Previously on the PWE Gaming Series.
Tense was out to prove his dominance and did just that by shutting Forrest Evans down, dropped the upstart on his head, giving him a concussion. Blade tried to plead with Hauttis and stress he has no part in the Masked Man's crusade. Things once more heated up between Tense and Flex Foster, who will be first to snap. And we finally got to see Aussie Cribs versus Aussie Davis. A classic matchup of technical offense, speed and quick thinking allowed the former champion Aussie Cribs to score a huge win. Hauttis took a stand, telling the world he didn't believe Blade. Blade came to the ring, and as the match was announced, the steel cage lowered. And on episode 30, inside of PWE's very first steel cage match, Blade defends against Hauttis. We are now just 1 week away from Prison Rules, guys. Welcome to the PWE Gaming Series. Mike Reed ringside, and tonight we sign a contract for the steel cage matchup. Plus this huge heavyweight clash. Tense proved his ruthlessness last week, but how will he fare against the vulture, heavy-hitting Headstrong? And this past Thursday there was a huge announcement made on the PWE Forum. If you missed it, well, Aussie Cribs will tell you all about it. He's in the ring. Aussie Davis' music playing, and here comes the third man in next week's Prison Rules ladder match. Aussie Davis got a mic in hand. Davis making his way down to the ring. Sparks could fly a lot earlier than planned here. Aussie getting down off the ladder, and these two men face to face. Hey, wait a minute, guys. Waleed in the ring. Aussie and Davis haven't seen him. Oh, Pete Waleed with yet another ambush. This time with that steel ladder. Aussie and Davis forgot about Waleed, and Waleed just showing how ruthless he can be with that ladder. Look out again. Oh, and again, Davis goes flying to the outside and Aussie cribs in. Oh no, the RPK. PWE lead having the last word here. 3 men very different, yet all can do crazy things with the ladder in their hands. That 3-way ladder match goes down next Saturday night on the PWE Gaming Series, and wow, let's just quickly recap GSXtra for this past week. Headstrong taking on an aspiring newcomer, Austin James. Austin getting very little offense during this matchup, but the strikes and the beatdowns from Headstrong were just crippling for Austin. The strikes, the beatdowns were thug-like from Headstrong, who left with a massive win. And this week on GSXtra, prepare for fast-paced light heavyweight action. The Rising Star Legendary goes up against Mr. Money in the Bank, KY Dragon. The time has come for tonight's featured contest, which is 1 week away from Prison Rules and things are really heating up. Headstrong intent out to prove their dominance, aiming to get closer to a GS Heavyweight Championship matchup. A victory tonight for either of these men could do just that. If Headstrong plans on bringing a similar offense, much like he did on the extra matchup this past week against Austin James, intense, he could be in very serious trouble. This man Tense has been able to prove his ruthlessness, and last week Tense dropping Forrest Evans on his head. Forrest suffering a concussion. Want to wish Forrest Evans a speedy recovery. Don't see any remorse from Tense for Forrest Evans, mind you. And since Season 2 launch, we've seen a much more calculating Tense. It's going to be interesting to see how these two combustible elements fare against each other one-on-one. Headstrong versus Tense is up next. And here we go, referee ringing the bell. Tense and Headstrong going to go one-on-one, face off with these two behemoths. Often referred to Headstrong as a street-like thug, and Tense often referred to him as a juggernaut. He's a force to be reckoned with. It'll be interesting to see how these two mammoths collide. A headlock from Tense on Headstrong. Headstrong tripping Tense, jamming him headfirst into the mat. Headstrong now going to work on the arm, going to keep Tense down. A big knee, goes right to the arm again. Look at that, Tense down on the mat. Headstrong's knees are very vicious. We saw that on the extra matchup against Austin James. Counter by the big man Tense, got a real waist lock on Headstrong. Picks him up. Drops him down. Reverse powerbomb of sorts. Tense not going to waste a second here. Got the cover. There's the 1. A 2 count. Only a 2 there. Let's take a look at this. I believe it's a Blue Thunder bomb. That's what the kids are calling it these days. I don't know. Headstrong dropped on the back of his head. Headstrong slow to get back to his feet. Tense meets him with a lockup. A big uppercut from Headstrong. Tense in the corner. Great show of power by Headstrong. And a snake eyes. Headstrong off the ropes. Walked into a big giant headbutt of Tense. Right into the heart of Headstrong. Off the ropes. Look at that vicious, perfectly placed headbutt of Tense. And Tense dropping a knee of his own there. Headstrong slow to get to his feet. A vicious chop. Some of the strikes of Headstrong are vicious, but Tense is also. Tense now dragging Headstrong into the centre of the ring. So you've got in mind going to go for a suplex. Spins it round. A suplex brainbuster of sorts there. There's the 1 for Tense. And a 2. Just a 2 there. Both men getting back to their feet. Rear waist lock again by Tense. Tense's positioning's perfect. Elbow counter by Headstrong. Headstrong going to work on the arm here. Look at these shots. These vicious strikes now. Tense in trouble. Look at these, man. Clench fists. Referee to step in there. Look at this. Overhead suplex from Headstrong. Going to go for the cover now. Got the leg hooks. There's the 2. And just the 2.